First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. It's the first game in the month of July between the Baltimore Orioles and the Miami Marlins. Interleague baseball next. Arlene Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Steve Cook. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Marlins leave one. Still no score. Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Dietrich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer. set. Here's the 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a good throw gets Escobar at first as the bunt for hit attempt is foiled. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Saunders going back at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Ready to take his hacks again, Steve Cook, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop toward the second baseman. Scope is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Austin Romine. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jarlin Garcia earns his 5th winner of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Drew Steckenrider wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Adam Conley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. One left for Miami. They're down 1-0. In now for the O's, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alvarez.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to...
Ready now for Baltimore. Number 79. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Mancini, the runner at third. Alvarez on second. Susac at first. 2 out in the inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of it? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Orioles are on top 2-0. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Tulowitzki for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to South Florida following this. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging in the dirt. Susac has it. And he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired. 2 down now. At the plate, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Cobb comes set. 1-0 on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
And he misses again. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. Ties him up inside with a good fastball.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to right. Pollock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home. Smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ryan Anderson.
Cook leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Line drive to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Orioles 3. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Fish came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 78 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Drew Steckenrider closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 10 hits.